For those who struggle with being overweight and want to start their fitness journey, the everlasting question remains: what's the better motivator? Being harshly critical or coming from a place of self-love? Pioneers like Ashley Graham and Lizzo have received a lot of criticism in their efforts to promote body positivity. They are often met with responses from health enthusiasts that say that celebrating these physiques is like condoning diabetes and heart disease. I understand where they're coming from. There are serious consequences to being overweight, but the importance of the body positivity movement as a motivator for self-improvement cannot be ignored. Research backs it up too. Stick around. This is Real Life Psych. Hi everyone, my name's Alexa Simos and I'm a licensed therapist. Welcome to my channel, Real Life Psych, where we break down common, everyday burdens that have a significant influence on our mental and physical health. As always, new episodes come out every Sunday for what we like to call not so scary Sundays. Sundays are typically everyone's day of reflection, or regret, depending on what you got into over the weekend. But if we can process these thoughts together, we not only better ourselves, but we understand how to take on the challenges ahead. On today's episode, we're talking about body dissatisfaction versus satisfaction and its influence on health-related behavior for people that are overweight. As many would imagine, studies have shown that obesity is correlated with increased risks of depression. This study in 2003 from Nutritional Health and Nutritional Examination Survey polled 10,000 people and showed that in the obese population, the higher the BMI, the increased prevalence of depression, specifically with women, as you can see listed in blue. Next comes the chicken or the egg question. Is obesity pushing people into a depression, or does depression push people into obesity? A systematic review in 2010 between obesity and depression found evidence to suggest that obesity increased the risk of onset depression by 55%. And depression increased the odds of developing obesity by 58%. This concluded a reciprocal link between the two, which leads us to this theory proposed by Marx in 2015 called the circle of discontent. Long story short, body dissatisfaction leads to depression, which leads to emotional eating, leads to overweight and obesity. In that regard, eating can lead to more body dissatisfaction, so on and so on. This made me want to look at the body dissatisfaction element. What if that was changed to body satisfaction? Could we break the cycle? As a mental health specialist, this is a cycle I've always wanted to investigate. If you're unhappy because you eat, then eat because you're unhappy. Well, what would happen if you're happy? In this study in 2015, they looked at 928 overweight adolescents and asked if they were satisfied or unsatisfied with their weight, and analyzed their ability to start and maintain a healthy lifestyle. They found that dissatisfaction was more associated with an inability to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Again, the study found it was harder to exercise and eat well if you're already unsatisfied with your body. Authors concluded that dissatisfaction may be detrimental to healthy weight-related behavior. Last article, I promise. In 2015, this study polled 177 overweight and obese women and showed that those who internalized their weight negatively correlated with decreased exercise-related behavior. Body positivity is important because body negativity can be so detrimental. But I totally get it. It's not easy to be positive or stay motivated when you're unhappy about a certain aspect of yourself. I mean, I wish somebody would do a poll on body dissatisfaction the week after the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Probably not very good for a lot of people, no matter the BMI. So I've composed 4 helpful tips that can help you stay positive and stay on track on your journey to a healthier lifestyle. Number 1, daily affirmations. Think of things about yourself that you're proud of or that you hope to be. Take time out of your day and remind yourself of them. Remind yourself of how strong you are, how dedicated you are, and that when you set a task, you can put your head down and do it. You are capable. Number 2, tunnel vision. Understand that everyone starts somewhere, but your journey is your journey. And that's the beauty in that. Take pride in your story, your progress. Ultimately, you're working on you, not to be a version of someone else. Number 3, it's okay to do it alone and at your own pace. I understand that it may be easier to have a buddy during your journey so that you can hold each other accountable, But sometimes that buddy doesn't have the same motivation you have. It may not be as committed as you are. A lot of time when people see other people give up, they find excuses to give up as well. Your motivation is your motivation, and it's okay if no one else understands. Number 4, remember, you belong. So many people walk into fitness classes or gyms and experience imposter syndrome. Essentially a feeling that you don't belong or don't deserve to be there when you compare yourself to others around you. In fact, understand that your presence shows that you have a common goal. You're like-minded, and with consistency, you will prove to yourself that you belong. And know that everyone has started somewhere. Remember, it's your journey. As we conclude, I want to end with a final message. Body positivity is very important, not only to your confidence, but to your health. It doesn't mean giving up on your journey. It simply means being happy with who you are and where you are on this process. It means not feeling out of place when you're at the gym. It means not feeling hopeless that changes aren't working. It's a process. It also means hype your friends, encourage them. You know those friends who have a hard time sticking to their routine. Tell them they're beautiful and strong. These words might just be the catalyst they need to keep going. Body positivity is important. You see, guys, Sundays don't have to be so scary. We'll see you next week for a brand new episode. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoy this type of content. Peace.